That's just incredible, isn't it? Welcome back to the channel. So last time I came to a ruin, I was called a bastard by one of the spirits there, and there is meant to be the ghost of a monk that roams these grounds, so let's see if he's a bit friendlier if we bump into him. So this is Haughmond Abbey, and it was probably built in the early 12th century according to Wikipedia. And it was also used as a house as well by the FitzAlan family, otherwise known as the Earls of Arundel. Look at that tower, I wouldn't mind getting in there. So I think this was the main hall area where you gather for meals and things like that. There are quite a few remnants of buildings here, kitchens, church as well. They are in pretty good condition considering they were destroyed and fell into ruin. There's also some graves and 14th century gravestones, I think they are. I wonder why they've got double doors like this. Maybe in one, out the other. Maybe this was a kitchen. Quite extravagant windows if it was a kitchen though. There's the entrance to one of the towers. Locked up, sadly. Okay, now what was this? Wow, look at that. A couple of old doorways up there maybe. Been blocked off. So it's like a channel for water or wastewater. A couple of old supports for columns. Looks like drainage as well, that, doesn't it, for something? I'm walking through the wall now, through a corridor. A couple of fireplaces there. I can't really work out what room was what. Such weird positions of the windows as well. Oh, staircase there. Check that out in a minute. Behind the scenes, the abbey's domestic buildings were arranged around this south cloister. Still really doesn't make sense, does it? It's gonna be tight. Doesn't really go anywhere, but still cool to go up a little staircase. Look at that, it's vast, isn't it? God. A window there. God. Got some blocked up windows, blocked up doorway. Probably changes due to its uses over time. Go through that a bit later. Hello. A bit more information here. The building in front of you was the rectory, and it had a large hall on the first floor where the canons ate, and a cellar on the ground floor. Right, and that trough is where the gunners would wash their hands before they ate. See the pillars there in the middle, then there would have been a wooden floor. It's cool. It's just doorways everywhere. What's this? Saints on the Chapter House. Go and have a look at those in a minute. Pause that if you want to give it a read. They're over there on that building. Look at these columns, such detail. See the remains of like a blocked up door or window there. Oh wow, and this is how it looked. Look at that. Gives you a list of the daily routines of the canons. That's incredible. Just think that was once here. And I wish it was still here like that. Such different stones, isn't they? Oh, I'm glad I walked over here because there is some more figures. A little window we can peek out of. Check out the view. Got some graffiti. Say VV EL. On this side, ML. Annie, SF, Mel. They're not very old, those ones. Be cool to find some old dates, wouldn't it? Faces are a bit battered and weathered, aren't they? Old sandstone, it's probably got about a couple of 100 years left before it's completely gone, or maybe less for this one. So over to the chapter house, I think it was called. These are amazing, aren't they? More of those sculptures of saints. Still see the eyes on some of these. Looks like that's been scratched off. Strange. She's lost her head at the top. The Abbey's Canons met here for a daily meeting led by the abbot or his deputy. Wow. So these were 14th century, I think it said. Look at that. How cool is it? You can see where the head was and the shoulders. Look like swords, don't they? And Templar crosses. Don't know what they are. Just bits. Like an altar area up here. Gary's been here, look. Doubt Gary was a monk. An old font. Obviously new concrete floor. I can't get over these, the age of them. And this sarcophagus. That's just incredible, isn't it? So I found the graveyard, look, just down here. So this building that I'm next to was the main church, which was there. You can see steps going up to the altar. And standing on graves, people buried right here. And there's a little section up here as well. Just here. Some more bodies. Wow, I wonder who they were. Obviously monks, weren't they? But prayer and devotion. So we're now inside the church in the crossing section. You'd never be able to tell it was a church if it wasn't for the picture there, but yeah, this is it. You can see some stairs here. Going up to the high altar. That's where we was in there with the font. So let's go see what was on the other side of these bricked up doorways and windows. Oh, not much. I thought I'd find some more like hidden passages or something. But still interesting to see. No info to say what this section was. I think this is where we went up to the steps. Look up there. Just looking down on this bit. And in here, this is where we started, and this is where we'll end. Old fireplace there, blocked off, probably unsafe. And we can find out what it was. The Grand Abbot's Hall. So it was the main part of the abbey. So that's pretty much the end of the tour. Hope you've enjoyed coming along with me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.